Dinwiddie passes to Kaminsky. That's good.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Dallas shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And here's Barea. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Matthews gets it to go.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Barea. Here's Kaminsky. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Dallas making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Matthews with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Matthews leading the charge. And Jefferson sends it back.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here is Barea following the bucket by the Hornets. Nowitzki, the pass to Cassell. The shot is off, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Thanks again, Doris. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for J.J. Barea. Nowitzki a screen. Parsons on the wing, defended by Batum. Parsons attacking. Second chance shot, and Jefferson sends it back.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Now here's Parsons, and Muscala kicks to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Can they get it? He lays it in.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
Well, look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's Brown with the drive.
And what a game for Brown. He's got 33 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
And Brown drops them both. Now Williams. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
That's a wall.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Matthews against Brown.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Passes it to Walker. Clock at 6. Shoots off the screen. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Mavericks trail by 14. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nowitzki in the post. Nowitzki a screen.
That's a wall.
Jefferson with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Mavericks are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 11 points for Wesley Matthews.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
It's Brown with the drive, and he jams it with authority.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hornets.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And in a 2-game season series, you love taking charge of game 1. That's obvious, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Mavericks.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Nowitzki. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Now, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Al, this was a game where you guys seemed to have a distinct advantage inside. How do you evaluate how well the team played as a whole?
We made some mistakes, that made us pay. But we just kept pounding the ball inside, and, we outmatched them on the inside, so that's what we did, and we came out with the victory.
You've always got to play through your mistakes. It'll turn around eventually. Al, thanks for the time.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.